Okay, let's begin. Back from Taos, back from home now. Have my candle lit up. Let's all have a block handy. We're going to use a block at some point, but let's begin by sitting comfortably in a blanket and a towel or any way that you can elevate your hips, allowing your hips to um, pelvis and hips to be more open. Remember the position of the spine, the neutral spine, where we can find space in between each vertebrae. Let's open the arms in T to find expansion here in the chest, the front of the shoulders, and then release the hands down to your thighs. Elbows by the rib cage and belly slightly in. So guide the chin in and then towards the chest. Let's take a moment here to settling into this moment. You can have your eyes closed or you can have the eyes partially closed. And just feel the air moving in and out through both nostrils. Take your time, appreciating the miracle of the breath. And with the next inhale, lift the chin up to the sky. And as you exhale, the chin goes down to the chest as you stretch the back of the neck, moving slowly with the breath, mobilizing the cervical spine, inhaling and exhaling. Then keep the chin tucked in and then rock the chin from one shoulder towards the opposite shoulder, rocking gently the head. And return the head back to neutral position. Inhale, lift the chin up, rotate to the right, to the chest. Inhale, left and up, same direction. Be gentle with this rotation first. I'm going now into the opposite direction. Inhale to the right and up. Exhale, left and down. One last round. And gently return back through center. Now place your right hand to the top of your left ear and then release the left hand down towards the floor. Inhale and exhale, guide the right ear to right shoulder, holding position. Drop the left shoulder down, breathing in and out as you feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Gently return back through center. Keep the hand now, place the hand to the back of your head, rotate the chin somewhere in between right shoulder and the sternum, and then guide the chin to your right collarbone. And back through center, release the right hand down. Left arm goes up to the sky, flex the elbow, place the left hand down to your right ear. Nice inhale. And as you exhale, slowly guide the left ear to your left shoulder. Drop the right shoulder down. The right side of the neck is getting stretched as you breathe in and out. And release. Place the left hand to the back of your head. Rotate the chin somewhere in between left shoulder and sternum. And exhale, chin goes down to your left collarbone. And head back through center. Now place both hands to the back of the head, elbows in, and as you exhale, the chin goes down to your to your chest, to the front of your chest here, breathing in and out. And inhale, head back through center, release the arms down, hands towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down, opposite direction, forward, down and back. Few more rounds like that, mobilizing the shoulders, and then hands to the floor, and then nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And inhale back through center, arms again out to the side in T position, guide the shoulders back, expand the front of the chest, nice inhale, bring the arms to the T position, palms facing up, place the hands to your shoulders and make a rotation, drawing a circle with your elbows, one direction first. Notice your rib cage, your shoulder blades moving, going into the opposite direction. And then release hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Right hand down towards the floor. Extend the left arm up to the sky. Lateral stretch. Flex both elbows. Press your left hip. And then as you exhale, move the spine to the right. And then rotate the chin towards your right shoulder. Make sure your left elbow is guiding back. So you keep opening through the left side of your chest. The front of your left shoulder. And back through center, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Flex both elbows. Press through your right hip and move the spine to the left. And guide that right elbow back. Nice inhale. Full exhale. And slowly return back through center. Release the hand down. Shoulders up. Release. Side out. Inhale. Side out. One more. And hands together to reconnect back with the breath as you breathe in and out through the nostrils, deepening the inhalations and the exhalations to calm the mind down, to return to the here and down as you focus through the breath. Inhale, arms out and up, twisting to the right from the waist up. Left hand goes down to your right knee, right hand behind you, look over to right shoulder. Take a nice inhale and guide the chin towards your left shoulder and down. Nice inhales, deep, full exhales. Spine is upright. Take a nice inhale, slowly undo the twist. Arms out and up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand down to your left knee, left hand behind you. Lift from the chest. Take an inhalation here. And as you exhale, the chin moves towards the right shoulder and down. Hold into the twist. Keep the breath moving. Inhale and do the twist. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's move those hips as we windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Dropping the legs to one side, and let's come to kneeling position. So have your blanket to protect your kneecaps, please, and have your knees right under the hips. From here, shoulders back and down, belly in. Inhale, flow the arms forward and up. Exhale, move the hips back to the heels, sweep the arms out to the side, and place the hands down to your sacrum as you place the forehead down towards the floor or towards the block if you need to. Inhale, engage the core. Lift the head, lift the chest. Bring the arms overhead. Place the hands down towards the floor to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, press into downward dog. Lift the hips, heels down, chin to your chest, shoulders back and down. Inhale, heels up, knees down to tabletop position. Extend right arm forward, left leg goes back. Hold and breathe. Press through your left heel, engage the core. Keep your neck neutral. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Now extend the right leg back, left arm by your left ear. Engage again the belly. Press through the heel. Keep the breath flowing. Take a nice inhale. Left hand down, right knee down. Move the hips to the heels, standing in the knees. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms out. As you move the hips to the heels, place the hands to the sacrum. Release the forehead down towards the mat or towards the block. Engage the core. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Come to kneeling position. Arms overhead. Hands down, back to tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, pressing downward dog. Heels towards the mat, chin to your chest, shoulders back and down. Inhale, heels up, back to tabletop. Engage the core, right arm forward, left leg goes back, press through the heel. Don't drop the head, hold and breathe. Right hand down, left knee down, tabletop. Opposite side, extend left arm forward, right leg goes back, engage the belly, press through the heel. Easy, long breathing. Left hand down, right knee down. Move the hips to the heels, standing in the knees. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms to the side. Move the hips to the heels. Place the hands to the sacrum as you lower again the forehead down to the mat or towards the block. Activate the core to pick up the head, to pick up the chest. Coming to kneeling, arms up, and then palms toward the floor, tabletop. Last round. Tucking the toes under, pressing to downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Heels towards the mat, chin to your chest, external rotation of the shoulders. Take a nice inhale to lift the heels up, knees down to tabletop. Inhale, right arm goes forward, left leg goes back. Activate the core, keep your neck neutral. Breath is flowing. Right hand down, left knee down, opposite side. Left arm forward, right leg goes back. Inhale and hold. Left hand down, right knee down, round the spine like an angry cat, and then move to Balasana, child's pose. Relax your forearms down, your elbows, and then release the forehead to your hands, to the mat or towards the block. Breathing in and out. Take a moment. And inhale back to tabletop position. Place the weight on your right hand, open and twist to the left, and exhale, lower the left hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, extend the left hand forward, release the forearm down, move the hips slightly back, just have an asymmetrical stretch on the left side of the torso. Take a nice inhale. Press with the palms, lift the head, lift the chest, left hand under your left shoulder. Now slide the right hand forward. Keep the left hand where it is. Move the hips back and then flex the elbows as you release the forearms down and the forehead towards the floor. Nice, easy breathing. Take a nice inhale, press with the palms back to tabletop position. Right hand under right shoulder, round the spine like an angry cat. Move the hips to the heels and then walk the hands to the left side. Right hand on top of left hand, elbows, forearms down, chin to your chest. Again, lateral stretch, stretching those intercostal muscles on the right side of the rib cage. Watch your breath. moving the head up, walking the hands to the opposite side. Left hand to your right hand, elbows, forearms down, and stretch now the left side of the torso. Back to table, tabletop position. Press with the right hand, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. Keep the right hand where it is. Slide the left palm forward, forearms, elbows down, and move the hips. Draw the chin to your chest. And just again, stretching those muscles on the left side. Press with the palms, lift the head, lift the chest, left hand under your left shoulder. Extend the right palm forward, move the hips back, and release forearms, elbows down towards the floor. Breathing in and out. Inhale, press back to tabletop. Move the hips back into rounding the spine into a child's pose. Move the hands and the torso to the left, right hand on top of your left hand. Elbows, forearms down, relax your neck. Lift the head, the chest, moving to the opposite side. Left hand on top of your right hand, elbows, forearms down. And back through center. Last round of this sequence. Right, place the weight on your right hand, open and twist to the left as you inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down. Keep the right hand down where it is. Slide the left palm forward. Forearms, elbows down as you move the hips down. Chin to your chest, forehead towards the floor. Inhale, tabletop. Left hand on the left shoulder. Right hand move forward. Forearms, elbows down. Move the hips back. Relax your neck. Inhale, press right hand under right shoulder and then rounding the spine like an angry cat. Move the hips to the heels, child's pose, and walk the hands to the left side. Right hand on top of your left hand. Elbows down, forearms down. Relax and breathe. Moving slowly to the opposite side, placing left hand on top of your right hand. Release and stretch for the last time the left side of the torso. Back to table and just moving up. Now I'm going to come facing my screen. Keep your knees protected and we're going to extend the right leg out, extended leg. Place the right hand above or below your knee and extend and move the arm out to the side and back through center and exhale to the side and back through center. A lot of lateral stretch today. We don't get to do this in our daily lives, so it's nice to move the spine laterally to stretch those intercostal muscles. And in this time, we're also stretching the inner thigh of your right leg. One more time. Inhale back up, and then right knee goes under the right hip. Time to do the same thing, opposite side. Place your left hand below above your knee, reach with the right arm, and then move to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale to the left and back through center. Exhale to the left, back through center. Couple more rounds, making those muscles in between the rib cage really flexible and open. And back through center, release, left knee under your left hip and moving to child's pose. Arms down by your side, relax shoulders, elbows, everything down towards the floor. Nice, easy breathing. I'm going to be facing now again back to the front of the mat, hands forward, coming to tabletop position, tucking the toes and under, pressing into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, left leg goes back and up. Flex the left knee and then open the left knee up to the sky and then guide the left knee by your right knee. Inhale, open the left knee up and then close the left knee by your right knee. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, and step forward with your left foot. From here, drop the right knee down. Keep the left knee over to your left ankle, top of the right foot flat on the mat. Iliopsoas stretch. Left hands to your left side, and then move the shoulders back and down. Crown of the head pointing up to the ceiling. And move the pelvis and the hips to the front of the mat. Close your eyes, concentrate on the breath. And both hands down to stretch hamstrings now. Straighten the knee, move the hips back. Pick up the ball of the foot and draw the chin into your chest. Holding position. Keep watching your breath. Flex your left knee and then tuck the toes under. Pick up the right knee off the floor and press through the heel into high lunge. Hold and breathe. Drop the hips towards the floor and keep the upper spine nice and long. And you're pressing through the heel to go deeper into that right hip flexor. Now release and then engage the core. We're going to bring the arms out to the side and overhead. Relax shoulders back and down. Holding position here. Breath is moving, your legs are strong, your hips are strong, your muscles in the back are strong, holding up the spine upright. Soften the shoulders, take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, release the hands down towards the floor, release right knee down. Bring the left knee to meet your right knee, and they'll all move back to child's pose. Take a moment and breathe. Back to tabletop position, tucking toes under, press downward dog, chin to your chest, shoulders away from your ears. Now the right leg goes back and up, flex the knee, and then inhale, open the right knee out. Exhale, the right knee comes to touch your left knee. Keep the chin in. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, right knee comes to touch your left knee. One more. Inhale, right knee goes out. And then exhale forward and look forward, step with the right foot. Release the left knee down and bring both hands to your right thigh to gently press and lift the chest, the spine, and shoulders back and down. Pelvis and hips are moving to the front of the mat. Close your eyes and enjoy your breath. With the next exhale, both hands going down towards either side of your right foot, straighten the knee, move the hips back and draw the chin into the chest. Hamstring stretch now. Flex the right knee and then hands down, tuck the toes under, pick up the left knee off the floor and press through the heel. Engage the core here. And then from here with the left knee out, up, we're going to bring the arms out to the side and overhead as you soften the shoulders back and down. Work on those hips and legs, getting stronger, those back muscles, breathing in and out. Please don't hold the breath. Concentrate on lengthening the breath. Strong legs, strong hips, strong spine. Take a nice inhale. Both hands down towards the mat. Left knee goes down towards the floor. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. And let's all move to child's pose to take a nice, well-deserved break. And moving to tabletop, tucking the toes under, pressing to downward dog, lift the hips, heels down, and then walk your hands towards your feet. We're on the back of the mat. Take your blanket off your the floor on your mat, and then bend the knee slightly to relax the chest, the belly towards your thighs, and holding from opposite elbows. The crown of the head is pointing towards the floor, gently stretching the spine assisted by gravity. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the belly, chin keeps in, and then slowly straighten the legs. We're all meeting on Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Feet are right under the hips. You are lifting from the arches, making sure the weight of the body is equally distributed in your feet, and draw the hands to your heart center to contact back with your breath to reconnect with the inhales and the exhales. Slow the breath down. And hands down by your hips. Okay, time to grab your block. So have your block in your hand, and we're going to have the block in between the inner thighs. We're going to be facing forward, or maybe this way is better. So we're going to work on chair pose or Ardha Utkatasana. So the feet wide as the hips, belly in, arms overhead. And as you exhale, we sweep the arms out to the side, bend the knees, move the hips back, and bring the arms down by your legs, palm facing forward. You remember, you cannot have your knees forward. You have to be able to see your toes. Inhale, press the block, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms to the side by your hips, lift the chest. Inhale, press the block, straighten arms overhead. Exhale, press the block, sweep arms down and hands by your hips. Press the block, straighten the knees, arms overhead, belly in. Exhale, press the block, move the hips back, activate those back muscles to keep the spine lifted. Press the block, inhale, straighten both knees, arms overhead. Press the block, flex the knees, move the arms down. 3 more. Inhale, press and straighten, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, press, egg block and lower down. Inhale, press, straighten arms overhead. Press the block and flex and lower. 1 more. Inhale, press and reach. Now press and then fall forward, hands down towards the floor. Keep the block in between the thighs. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bend the knees, activate the core, lift the chest, and come all the way up to standing, hands to the heart. Keep the block in between the thighs. Concentrating back to the breath. Inhale. Exhale, press the block in between the inner thighs, and exhale, release. Inhale, press. Exhale, soften. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower and hands down by your hips, palm facing forward, shoulders back and down. Working with balance and strength. Inhale, heels up. Press, heels down. Press the block, heels up. Press the block, heels down. Press the block, heels up. Press and down. Press and up. Press and down. 3 more. Press and up. Press and down. Press and up. Press and down. Last one. Press and up. And press and down. Grab your block and place the block at level 1, 2, or 3, depends where your hands can reach. And don't place it by your foot, by just like right under your shoulders. So adjust your heels, they are under the hips, and your wrist under the shoulders. And we're going to rock the hips back to lengthen spine to stretch the back line of the legs. Inhale back through center. Exhale, lengthen the spine, move the hips back, draw the chin in, and then drop the shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, lengthen the spine, move the hips back and back through center. And exhale, nice long spine, chin in. And return back through center. 1 more. Exhale, lengthening. and then back to neutral position. Place the hand on top of your block. Flex the right knee, open and twist to the left. Exhale, straighten the leg, left hand down to the center of block. Flex the left knee, open and twist to the right. Right hand down to the block. Flex right knee, open and twist to the left. Straighten the leg, left hand down. Flex left knee, open and twist to the right. Right hand down. One more time each side. Flex left knee, twist to the left. Exhale, lower hand down. Flex left knee, open and twist to the right. Back through center, grab the block, flex the knee, rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, back to standing position. Concentrate on the breath again. And I'm going to be facing again my screen. Now have your feet wider than your hips and rotate the right foot so the toes are pointing the front of the mat. Grab your block again. Pick the height of your block. You feel better when to place your hand on top of the block. That's level 1, that's level 2, that's level 3. I'm going to go for level 2 and then flex your right knee. Make sure your right knee is over to your right ankle and it's not collapsing in, and your left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Arms in T position, soft shoulders, soft elbows. Take a nice inhale, take an inhale, and exhale. Lower the palm to the block and extend the left arm. Flex the knee and drop the hips, and extend the left arm over to your left ear. Extend it, triangle, side stretch. Drop the hips, breathing in and out. And then straighten the legs, bring the hand down by your hip. Inhale, flex the knee, sweep the arm over to your left ear, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten, sweep the arm by your hip, move the hips back. Again, inhale and exhale, flex the knee, sweep the arm by your left ear. Straighten the knee, sweep the arm back your hip, engage the core, bring the block up and rotate the right foot. Left heel comes in and place the block by your left foot in any level you like. Left knee over to your left ankle, right foot parallel to the front of the mat. Arms in T, take a nice inhale and exhale, place the left hand down to the block, drop the hips and left arm goes by your right ear. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back and hand down. Flex the knee, arms by your right ear. Straighten and move the hips back and bring the hand down by your hip. Shoulder back. Flex the knee, sweep the arm by your left ear, right ear. Straighten, move the hips back. Flex the knee, bring the block with you and rotate the foot and place the block in the center. Right hand down by the right hand down to the center of the block. Flex the right knee, move the hips back. And actually both hands are in the block. Flex the left knee, move the left hip to the left. Back through center. Flex, move the hips to the right. Back through center. Flex the left knee, move the hip to the left. Back through center. One more time each side. Exhale, flex right knee. Inhale, straighten back through center. Flex your left knee, move the hips to the left. Keep the block where it is and then walk with your hands so you rotate the right foot to the front of the mat. Adjust your right foot, spin up the back heel, and then lower the left knee down. Top of the foot flat on the mat, and then bring the right knee to meet your left knee. Let's all move to child's pose to take a moment here to reconnect back with the breath. And return back to tabletop position. From here, we're going to lead with the chest. Flex the elbows by your rib cage, lower the pelvis, lower the belly, and then keep the chest up as we lower the elbows under the shoulders, forearms and hands towards the floor. This is the Sphinx pose. We're going to activate those back muscles and muscles surrounding the spine by lifting the chest a little bit up and then release it down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, soften a little bit. Inhale, lift the chest and relax. Inhale, lift and release. We keep the elbow down all the time. It's just the muscles engaging to lift the chest. We're not lifting the elbows. 2 more. Inhale, lift and release. Inhale, lift and all the way down. Elbows out, make a pillow with your hands and rotate the head to one side. Take a moment as you breathe in and out. And bring the hands under the shoulders to pick up the chest, the pelvis. Move the hips back to counterbalance that back bend for a little round of breath. And lift the head, lift the chest, drop the hips to one side, and the legs are coming to the front. We're going to grab the block again here. Place the block in between your inner thighs. Have your hands back for support, but we're not going to just hang out here. We're going to pick up the feet, and then we're going to flex. The fingertips are facing forward, and the elbows are slightly flexed. So we're going to move the legs forward as we press the block, lower the spine down, and then lift and bend the knees. Exhale, move the spine down, straighten the legs, press the block. Press the block and lift the chest with hand support. Keep the core engaged. Flex and straighten. Flex and lift, Inhale, straighten. Flex and lift. Press the block. Inhale, straight. Press and lift. One more. Press the blocks. Inhale, straighten. Press the block. Exhale, feet down. And then keep the blocks in between the thighs and bring the hips closer to your heels. Grab your blanket to place the blanket on the mat so your neck and your head are supported. Take a moment out here with the arms in T position, palms facing up, feet wide as your hips, and keep the block in between your inner thighs. Take a moment. We're not moving yet. We're just taking the time to rest and have the breath to come into a long, deep pattern. All right, now bring the arms down by your side. Perhaps you're touching your heels with your fingertips and you are pressing the block with the inner thighs. Draw the chin to your chest. Press the block, come into bridge, Vipadapita. Press the block, lower your bridge down. Press and lift. Press and lower. Press and up. Press and down. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, press and lower. Inhale, press and up. Exhale, press and down. One more. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, press and down, 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 down. Remove the block from in between your thighs. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin, IT band stretch. Close your eyes and breathe through the IT band. And left foot goes down, right foot on top of your left thigh. Holding from the hamstring or the shin. Same thing now, stretching IT band on the right side. Close your eyes and allow the breath to become full and deep again. and release, and let's come into the full happy baby. Separate the knees and reach with the hands to hold from the outside of the feet or outside of the ankle, whatever you can reach. Make sure your lower back is flat on the floor and the chin is into the chest. Hold and breathe here. And release the feet. Draw the legs and knees together, knees over the hips and heels in line with your knees. A 90-degree angle, arms in T position. Let's twist to the left for the left time. Slowly engage the core and both legs are going to the left with the knees bent. Pick up the head off the mat and turn it over to your right side, to the over to your right shoulder. Breathe through the twist. Feel one more time. Those intercostal muscles gently getting stretched. Release, engage the core, bring both legs back through the center, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Pick up the head, look over to your left shoulder, and breathe through you just Jatara Paravriti. Engage the core with the next inhalation. Both legs are coming back through center. Lower the feet down. Let's come to a bridge to align your spine, lifting the hips and the pelvis, and then release it down towards the floor. Hug yourself, stretch your lower back. Breathing nicely into the nose. Full exhale through the nose, and then straightening both legs up to the sky, separating to rotate the ankles in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing, flexing and pointing. Flex, lower the feet down, walk the feet together, and open the knees out in Supta Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on your chest and the right hand down to your belly. And try to just move with the breath your lower abdomen. Try not to breathe into your chest and concentrate only on your belly breathing. Belly breathing. Bring the arms into position. Slowly with the next inhale, guide the thighs and the knees in. Keep the knees in and then walk the feet wide as your mat. Relax your inner thighs, your hips, your iliopsoas. And separate the knees and let's do some windshield wiper. Move the legs to the left, the head goes to the right. Inhale through center and to the opposite side. Just moving gently from side to side. Return back through center. Extend the right leg to the right corner of the mat and cross the left leg over to your right ankle. Bring the arms overhead, flex the elbow, grab your left wrist with the right hand, take a nice inhale, and exhale, move the spine to the right, our last lateral stretch. Make sure your left shoulder and your left elbow is sinking down towards the floor. Inhale, the spine comes back to neutral, the head as well. Now do the crossing of the left now. Left foot goes to the left corner of the mat, and then you cross over the right leg over to your left ankle. Arms overhead, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Deep inhale, and exhale, the spine moves to the left. Drop the left right elbow down. Close your eyes and breathe through this. Inhale, the spine returns back to center, and do the crossing of the legs, and then bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, and reach through the right hand and the left hand. Adjust your upper spine, middle back, then bend the knees, hug yourself, stretch your lower back, breathing in and out. Inhale, engage those back muscles of the neck, and then lift the head off the floor as you bring the forehead to your knees. Exhale, relax your head down. Rock your head slowly from side to side. Straighten both legs up to the ceiling. Reaching through the heels, flexing the feet. Take a nice inhale. Engage the core now. Arms down by your side. Lower the right foot slowly down to the right corner of the mat. And engage the core, and slowly lower the left foot to the left corner of the mat. Now sweep the arms to the side, somewhere in between the hips and the shoulders, palm facing up. Make any adjustment in your upper spine. Take a nice inhale, side out. Ha. Inhale. Ha. One more. Ha. Welcome now to your Shavasana. This is your last pose. This is where you do your best to let go any tension, any tightness in the body. If you need to cover yourself with a blanket, if you need to cover your eyes, take them time here. To let go. To relax. To surrender as I guide you through some relaxation. You can feel the back of your head, the skull on the mat. You can feel the upper spine, middle back, and the entire length of both arms and the top of the hands placed on the floor. Notice the back of the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings, and the calf muscles placed down gently towards the floor. And lastly, be aware of your heels in touch with the mat. Going up again, there's your cervical spine, your neck, and the gentle arching of the neck that is not touching the floor. Going down to the lumbar spine, the gentle and slow and low, sorry, gentle and small space on your lower back. Going down, you can experience the same on the back of the knees and even down on the back of your ankles. So the back of the body is releasing towards the floor. You can feel the sole of the feet, the toes, the top of the feet. Be aware of your ankles and shins, knees and thighs. Relax the hips, the pelvis, and the pelvic floor, and allow the abdomen and all the internal organs to sink down, finding more room, relaxing and releasing. Your heart is open and the front of the chest is relaxed. Be aware of the front of the shoulders and the interior part of your arms, biceps, the inner part of your elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, and your fingers. And from the top of your throat down to the sole of the feet, your body is sinking inch by inch towards the floor. Soften the throat, the muscles of your neck. Relax your jaw and chin, cheekbones, lips, upper lips, tongue, teeth, ears, temples, eyeballs, eyelids, eyebrows, forehead, in between your eyebrows and the crown of your head. Now the front and the back of the body joining together as you feel the body heavy and lighter at the same time, as you enjoy a very, very deep and full rest. Now, slowly, I invite you to deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side, wiggling toes and fingers. Now take a nice deep inhale through the nose as you point the toes and bring the arms overhead. Nice long spine, creating space in between each vertebrae. Take a nice inhalation and exhale. Bend those knees, hug yourself and roll over to your right side in fetal position. Take a moment. Don't rush, please. Extending the top leg, pressing with both hands. Slowly pick up the torso and let's all meet together. Sitting comfortably in Sukhasana, easy pose. Or any pose that allows you to keep the spine upright. Hands to your knees, soft shoulders, soft muscle of the face. And let's work on some visualization here, visualization. And as we breathe in and out, we're going to imagine that we have this fluffy white cloud and it's just hovering right there by our minds. And this cloud is going to become our transport to place any thought, any feeling, any emotion, any vrittis, distractions of the mind that is not allowing us to bring peace within ourselves. So pick up one or two or whatever it is, and we're going to place it in that cloud. And we're going to visualize that. And then we're going to allow that cloud to move slowly and gently away from our minds, carrying that thought and emotion away as we watch it, living higher and higher as we have this feeling of easiness within us and lightness within us. And if we need to recruit another cloud, we do the same thing, same process. We go deep into our minds. We find that feeling, most likely negative feeling or emotion. We gently place it in that cloud and then we watch it to move away. And we return back to our minds and our hearts. We are now aware of the breath moving in and out. We notice the state of the mind after removing some negativity, some emotion that it was not longer serving us. Thus, the mind feels lighter. Thus, the mind now feels at ease, more at peace. If that is the case, I invite you to use this visualization of the cloud helping you to remove these feelings and emotions, these distractions that are not allowing you to have a more peaceful mind. Anytime. And we guide the hands together to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating within our minds. May all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to keep offering all the time to everyone and to ourselves. And may our actions be inspired always by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskaram.